Tansh Khurana with Neerja and you are listening Travel World Online. News highlights of the day. Air India enters codeshare agreement with AIX Connect. Vietjet and IATA collaborate to boost aviation training in Vietnam. Sarovar Hotels and Resorts announces re-entry into Nairobi, Kenya. Hong Kong invites global travelers to discover city's diverse gastronomy and nightlife. Conrad Bengaluru strengthens team across sales and F&B functions. Roseate Hotels and Resorts collaborates with All Things Nice to present exclusive dining experience. Now, news in detail.
Air India has entered into a codeshare agreement with AIX Connect, formerly known as AirAsia India. Air India will add its AI designator code to over 100 flights a day operated by AIX Connect on 21 routes. More routes under the codeshare agreement will be added progressively. Bookings for the codeshare flights are being opened across points of sale for travel starting 27 September 2023. The codeshare implementation enables Air India guests to connect seamlessly on AIX Connect's route network to and from over 80 points across Air India's extensive domestic and international network. The scope of the agreement between the two airlines enables guests to receive their boarding passes at the first point of departure for all the travel sectors on a single ticket and have their baggage checked in through to their final destinations. Guests connecting from international to domestic flights will, however, need to clear customs at the first point of entry in India, in line with government regulations. AIX Connect will honor the free baggage allowance mentioned on tickets issued by Air India. Air India guests connecting onto flights operated by AIX Connect will also be able to enjoy complimentary meals on board. With the implementation of the codeshare agreement, Air India has expanded its domestic route network to 4 new destinations in India, namely Bagdogra, Bhubaneswar, Ranchi, and Surat, in addition to the common destinations between the two airlines' route networks. Customers from these originating cities will be able to connect to Air India's wide international network over hubs at Delhi and Mumbai. The codeshare agreement also enables AIX Connect leverage Air India's global distribution network via the airline's direct channels as well as its global travel agency network.
Vietjet, Vietnam's leading new age carrier airline known for its exceptional service and affordable fares, and the International Air Transport Association, IATA, signed a training agreement appointing Vietjet Aviation Academy as IATA's latest regional training partner, RTP, in Vietnam. As an IATA RTP, Vietjet Aviation Academy will offer IATA training courses designed by industry experts. These are internationally recognized training programs and are updated frequently to keep pace with the latest regulatory procedures, new standards, and the fast-changing demands of the aviation industry. Philip Goh, Regional Vice President for Asia Pacific of IATA said, "We are delighted to partner with Vietjet Aviation Academy to provide training in Vietnam. Having enough trained personnel is key as the aviation industry recovers from COVID-19. Our cooperation with Vietjet Aviation Academy will further support the development of aviation talent in Vietnam and in the region." Vietjet Vice President cum Chairman of Vietjet Aviation Academy Luong The Phuc shared at the ceremony, "Human resources are always the focus of Vietjet's all development plans as well as the aviation industry in general. At Vietjet Aviation Academy, we are providing our trainees with the best learning environment, where everyone can attend IATA courses, receive IATA international certificates and access the most modern training equipment in the aviation industry." Vietjet Aviation Academy is the leading modern training and research institute in the region and over the world, currently owning 3 cockpit simulators, SIM, for pilot training, aircraft and passenger cabin mock-ups, engines, technical parts and functional training rooms, an Olympic standard wave pool, a stadium, and engineer training center, etc., which meet international standard training programs for pilots, cabin crews, rosters, engineers, and aviation staffs. Vietjet Aviation Academy not only meets the training and human resource development needs of Vietjet Air but also the aviation industry in the region and the world. To date, Vietjet Aviation Academy has provided training for nearly 395,000 trainee pilots, cabin crews, engineers, and staff.
Sarovar Hotels and Resorts has announced its return to Nairobi, Kenya, after a brief hiatus due to COVID-19 pandemic. The group has reunited with its erstwhile partner Karim Teja to launch two prominent hotels in the city. Under the new alliance, the hotels The Heron and the Zahneria will be relaunched as the Heron by Sarovar Portico India, 108 rooms hotel, located at Jakya Kikwit Road, Nairobi, and the Zahneria by Sarovar Portico India, 56 rooms hotel, located at Karuna Road, Nairobi. Both the hotels are strategically located and feature premium facilities and amenities well suited to business and leisure travelers. We are well acquainted with Nairobi and thrilled to be back to relaunch our Portico brand. The Portico brand enjoys familiarity and is a trusted name in the region that represents renowned Indian hospitality standards, exceptional guest services, and value-driven pricing. Our re-entry into the market signifies a reinvigorated commitment to our guests and our industry, said Ajay K. Bakaya, Managing Director, Sarovar Hotels and Resorts. Karim Teja said, after a period of reflection and strategic thinking, we have re-entered into an alliance with a distinguished group like Sarovar. The world has changed after the pandemic, and so have the travelers' needs and expectations. We are confident that Sarovar's legacy of over 3 decades and unwavering commitment to the hospitality sector will freshen the hospitality landscape in Nairobi. The hotels are scheduled to open in January 2024.
Roseate Hotels and Resorts, in collaboration with All Things Nice, presents an exclusive dining experience featuring gourmet Indian cuisine paired with wines from all over the world at the Roseate House, New Delhi, Aerocity, curated by the renowned chef extraordinaire, Manjunath Mural, on September 30th. Chef Manjunath Mural is the former executive chef of Song of India, Singapore. He was the first Indian chef to win a Michelin star for an Indian restaurant in Southeast Asia. Song of India was awarded the Michelin star 4 times, 2016 to 2019, under his leadership. This recognition fulfills Chef Mural's lifelong dream and vision to present Indian cuisine at its pinnacle on an international level, where it can be understood, appreciated, and respected on the same platform as haute French cuisine. He shared, Indian cuisine has a depth of history, tradition, ingredients, and techniques, yet it is still considered niche and often kept to the family restaurant in many parts of the world. I have often asked myself why. My dream is to share my style in presenting Indian cuisine in a way which is relevant to the diners across the world, and haute Indian cuisine will one day be as accepted as haute French dining. Earning a Michelin star is just one way of working towards this dream. Since Song of India, Chef Manjunath Mural now spearheads the renowned Cali Chili in California and Adda in Singapore. It would be a 5-course dinner that will include chef's signature dishes and delicacies such as pan-seared spiced black codfish topped with pickled caviar accompanied by warm pine nut and arugula salad, tandoori potato baby puff stuffed with mango, sprouts, warm pine nut and arugula, Gucci mushrooms lentil soup laced with truffle oil, soft Awadhi lamb kebabs, chef's special sorbet, lemon chili lobster served with Kerala moili sauce asparagus and edamame stir-fry lime leaf upma. Roseate House, New Delhi is an iconic dining destination. We have embarked on a wonderful journey curating fine culinary experiences for our guests who expect nothing but the best. Our guests expect an outstanding culinary experience as he conjures up an exemplary feast rooted in Indian gastronomy and technique, said Kush Kapoor, CEO, Roseate Hotels and Resorts.
Strengthening its leadership team, Conrad Bengaluru has announced new appointments, Enosh Eliza as the Director of Sales, Conferences and Events, and Kazim Mehdi as Director of Food and Beverages. With over 15 years of diverse experience in the space of hospitality, Eliza joins Conrad Bengaluru as the Director of Sales, Conferences and Events. Prior to joining Conrad Bengaluru, he has worked with notable brands such as Accor and Hyatt based in Hyderabad. Known for his ability to tactfully lead customer requirements, Eliza comes with extensive knowledge of the hospitality and F&B industry. He is known for implementing processes that aid to the highest level of quality and service. Eliza will be responsible to further develop the MICE and events segment at Conrad Bengaluru. Eliza said, I'm looking forward to my new role at Conrad Bengaluru as the Director of Sales, Conferences, and Events. Associating with a notable property from the Hilton portfolio is remarkable, and I look forward to my journey as we bolster the MICE portfolio. I am elated to spearhead the team and bring forward the best of my experience to strengthen Conrad Bengaluru's value proposition in the industry. Further supporting the F&B function, Mehdi's new role entails heading and managing the food and beverage operations at the property. With over 15 years of rich experience in the hospitality industry, Mehdi has joined as the new Director of Food and Beverages at Conrad Bengaluru. Prior to joining Conrad Bengaluru, Mehdi has worked with an array of well-known Indian and international hotel chains such as Fairmont Jaipur, Fairmont Ajman, Pullman Jumeirah Lake Towers. His last stint was with Novotel Airport, Hyderabad, where he spearheaded food and beverage division. He has a demonstrated history of working in the luxury hospitality sector for 16 years in the Middle East, India and East Africa. Mehdi has a strong pulse on the luxury restaurant, bar and banquet operations and is skilled in budgeting, forecasting, F&B concepts development, pre-opening and driving incremental revenues.
This autumn, Hong Kong Tourism Board invites food and wine lovers from around the world to celebrate the joys of gastronomy in Asia's culinary capital with the return of the city's large-scale outdoor culinary event, Hong Kong Wine and Dine Festival. The 4-day festival also kicks off a month-long series of vibrant nightlife happenings taking place citywide throughout November. Speaking about the upcoming Hong Kong Wine and Dine Festival, Puneet Kumar, Director, South Asia and Middle East, Hong Kong Tourism Board said, as young and affluent Indian travelers seek immersive holidays, Hong Kong is ready to captivate their senses with global culinary experiences set against its iconic skyline. The return of the Hong Kong Wine and Dine Festival, after a 5-year hiatus, marks a momentous occasion in our culinary calendar. It's not just an event, it's a celebration of our rich gastronomic heritage and global flavors. It's an invitation to indulge in the vibrant spirit of the city's gastronomy and nightlife. We are excited to welcome our international visitors to savor the world's finest flavors, create unforgettable memories and discover Hong Kong like never before. Taking place from October 26 to 29 at Victoria Harbour's Central Harbourfront Event Space, Hong Kong Wine and Dine Festival 2023 will be a 4-day gourmet extravaganza backdropped by the iconic city skyline. This year's edition, which is the first physical edition of the event following a 5-year hiatus, will boast nearly 300 booths showcasing global food and wine offerings, as well as a suite of interactive workshops for food lovers of all ages. Eligible overseas visitors will also receive a free cocktail on arrival.